Hello ladies and gentlemen, Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School, keeping it old school as much as I can. Being fittingly in one of the oldest cities in the world of Montreal, Quebec. Yes sir, I am on the rue Fullum Street. Fullum and de Maisonneuve, and the Maisonneuve Boulevard actually starts just at the end over there. That's where it starts and ends. I should say more like it starts, because it's a one-way street heading west, as you can see. Beautiful evening here in Montreal, fantastic. It's probably about 25. There's no humidity. It's dry. It's comfortable. How could I now film a walking video? That's why I haven't filmed many walking videos past couple weeks, because it's so goddamn hot. It's like fucking 30, 32 degrees, and then there's humidity and blah blah blah. So anyway, so let's get things rocking and rolling. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Jeep. So-called Jeep, I mean. What a fucking joke. It's not even a Jeep. They call that a Jeep. Fuck. I'm very anal when it comes to things like this, you know, like what people call things, you know. Anyway, that's as a Chrysler salesman once told me, no offense to women, but that vehicle was really a concept for women. And it made sense because it was smaller, it was, you know, not as much to maneuver, and a lot of women want that simple. I don't know what the hell they're making here. I mean, it almost looks like a subway station, frankly. Let's take a look here. Thankfully to the zoom. Oh, that's what I thought they were doing. It says amélioration de la ventilation. Time for a French lesson. Amélioration means improvement. Amélioration, improvement. There you go. And it says to ventilation. Ventilation, well, come on. If you can't figure that out, really, you know. You must be a maroon. Smoking the herbs. Yeah, typical smells in the poor areas of the city. And even more important now, because it's legal here in Canada, if you didn't know that. Oh, I gotta go across the way here, yeah, because you gotta check out this beautiful French French architecture. Pardon, excusez-moi, pardon me. Nice little park there thing. Check this out. Look how cool that is. You ever seen a building that had that kind of a design between the third floor and them fucking doors? Very cool stuff, man. You can see it was all re-bricked, re-roofed. You know, and that... Dun, 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 dun. That's the head office for La Sûreté du Québec, or in English, if you will, the Quebec Provincial Police Force. So you get... if you're a police fan, then you'll be happy to see some of the many cruisers they got there. And if you're not, well, I don't know, fast forward or some skip ahead, you know. Yeah. Olivier Robert. Yeah, man. Okay, so I just hope this walk doesn't get fucking kiboshed here, because look at this. This looks like it's completely thwarted off here. There's so much more construction than ever in the city because of all the pipes that need to be changed. And I think it's because the city did some tests, and they probably found that a lot of that shit was unacceptable in terms of drinking water quality. So, et voila. That totally looks like an old school design school, I would say, like late 50s, you know, or late 60s, something like that. My favorite time of day to film at twilight, sunset, dusk. Oh, tabarnak. Okay, it's alright. We're at Logan Street, yes. There's a lot of English names still down here, because a lot of English used to live down here back in the day. Don't exactly know when, but I'm sure it was a fucking really long time ago. Yes, sir, there's the sun setting, the beautiful sun, which I wasn't too fan of after a couple of weeks there in July, because every day practically was sunny. And it's very, when you're out like me all the fucking time, it's just not comfortable, you know? You're sweating like crazy and your energy is robbed. This is kind of fun, actually, you know, to get to walk in the street like this. You know, I don't get to do that too often on a major city. Whoa, what's that? Look at that big jetliner there. Come on, zoom, you bastard. Zoom, cannon, zoom. Swarm. Oh, isn't that a beauty of a shot? Tabarnak. What's that? I'm going to assume it was Air Canada. I don't know, Star Alliance, something like that, man. Quelque chose. Yeah, so, yeah, like I was saying, we are at the Bureau Chef, which means head office of La Sûreté du Québec, the Quebec Provincial Police Force. And by the way, If ever there happens to be a crime within the Montreal Police Department, then these guys get involved in investigating. Or as it's known in French, the BEI, Bureau Enquête, and I don't know, investigation, whatever. Hey, look at that, they still got an old Impala there. This probably turned into a backup car at this point, because I don't remember the last time I saw an SQ Impala on the road, frankly. Yeah, cool, man. Yes, sir. More beautiful French architecture. Wah. Papisa. Not bad. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. I can't believe I've actually never filmed a walk on this street before. I don't think I ever have. I've been wanting to do that for a long time because I love streets that have inclines to them, you know? They got kind of a San Francisco thing. Oh, there's our fucking tax dollars just being pissed away in overpriced electric vehicles that are still not proven to be as reliable as an internal combustion engine, for Christ's sake. Oh, j'aurais mieux pas vouloir vu ça. I would have rather have not seen that. It's not that I hate electric vehicles, it's just they're not cost effective. They don't make complete sense, that's the thing. Okay? It isn't a fucking report the other day, apparently. One of my friends, thank you, Greg, for sending me the article about the STM, the Arctic, the hybrid buses. Apparently it says in the headline, oh, they're big disappointment to the STM, the results of their efficiency. They are not efficient, they're pigs on gas. How can they not be with all the fucking weight of those batteries in the roof? When you're riding in them, they feel so heavy, it's unbelievable. Man, you know? Yeah, even when I had my 65 LeSabre and I would put around in it once in a while, man, that car didn't feel as heavy. Okay, I know it's a car, but still, those fucking boats, you know, sometimes they can feel very heavy. Sometimes they don't. Depends. Oh, now I want Indian food. I want it. Oh, wait, I had it already. It's true. I make butter chicken myself, you know. It's not hard to make at all. I mean, delicious. You just gotta get that butter chicken sauce, and of course, my friend, shout out to you, my friend there, Andre, because he's Pakistani origin. He told me, he says that's a white people food. I'm like, great. I'm like, how did I know he's gonna say that? Talking about butter chicken. Look at that wall, though. You know, like that whole building. That was probably built, I'd say, in the 70s or 80s. But this dates back like, I don't know, maybe it looks like 300 years. Looks like it could have been a fucking prison there even, you know? Or an orphanage, I don't know, whatever. Je sais pas quoi là, voilà. Well, I'd like to tell you it'd be nice if we saw an oldie parked here somewhere, but probably not going to happen. I'm not saying no, I don't know how long I'm going to make this video for, but we will see. And what in French, when you say we will see, it means on verra, on verra. So now you get to look at some of the cruisers here at said parking lot for La Sûreté du Québec police force there. Ugly ass minivan. Where are all the police cruisers, man? Where the fuck are they? There used to be like a slew of them always parked here. Only seen a few of them. Where the hell are they all? What, are they all on a patrol or what? Oh my goodness. This person's either lost or they're onto me or something because I'm filming. Fuck. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I do that here, believe me. You know? It's okay. If they ask me what I'm doing, I'll just tell them I'm a spy for the KGB. I've said that a lot of times. Yeah. Well. Anyway. What's that? Is that a Buick? Oh yeah, that's a so-called Impala. I don't have a high point at General Motors as I used to. Way less. Remember when I was a kid, you know, getting learnt about old cars there, as Ricky would say. And I would look at different magazines at a store and, there we go. And there was this magazine that didn't last. It was called GM Enthusiast. Oh, it was such a beautiful magazine featuring all these old, GM cars. And anyway, so one of them was my favorite car of all time, the 58 Oldsmobile. Oh my god, it was, check this out, investigations unit. This fucking son of a bitch was on my street actually a few months ago when there was a, what was it again? some sort of fucking meth lab, or I don't know, some drug lab they found, like a block, not even a block from my place. It's just, I thought it was disturbing. I don't want to know about it, you know? Yeah, they were there. The Montreal Police Investigations Unit was there. The fire department was there. I never made a video of it because I was ashamed of that. It's the kind of thing you read about in the paper, you see on TV. You don't want it fucking happening like just a few houses over from your place, you know? Yeah, that's the old Fire Station 19, man. It's funny how many of these buildings survived, but they weren't kept in use because they, usually it's because they were small or they actually needed too much repairs, frankly. What was like that color on Ford there, 2006, 7 around there? Whoa, what's that? Oh, I thought I saw an old car there. And this one, how come I never see this one ever on the road? This old Explorer there, that thing's not very young, eh? I guess they use it on special occasions. That's fucking ugly as hell. Those little minivans, it's one of the worst looking vehicles I've ever seen in my life. Horrible! It looks like a fucking toy. It looks like a goddamn toy. I like fucking vicious looking at cars. Even the 58 Oldsmobile was vicious. Oh, something smells good here. Something smells like a tourtière, maybe. Tourtière, by the way, is a very traditional Quebec meal, a dish. It's which is meat pie. You know, don't like this thing, but I like but I like the color, warm gray. Welcome to Montreal, the land of Audis and BMWs, and then Mercedes in third place. You know, nice color. And now we're at La Rue Ontario Street. And I'm tempted to stop this here because Fire Station 19 is down there. And I often go there to see if I can get them responding, which I often do actually. But you know what? I think I'm going to keep this going instead. Yeah, the old rat race at, let's see, today's Monday, August 5th, 2019, and it's 8:01 p.m. It's fucking stupid. Why do you have to have a flasher make all that fucking noise? What did they design a scooter for, a kid? Fucking stupid. That's what I'm talking about. All kinds of stupid shit like that today, you know? Never ends. Yeah, it doesn't get more fucking manly than a Harley Davidson, eh? Especially a chopper or a bobber, one of these fucking custom jobs. Oh, shit. And I think I have to say I've rarely ever come on this part of Fullum Street, actually. Yuppers, yuppers, yuppers. Whoa, speaking of badass custom there. See, that was smart. You know, I see a lot of these guys, they fucking get the fucking bike repainted, whatever, everything's black. There's no contrast. It's very unsafe. But that guy at least left the pipes chromed. Excuse me. There's an older shitbox DeVille. Look at that side marker light's missing. It probably fell out. It's too bad. It was a good-looking sedan, you know, but Christ. Don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. My friend Alex, I saw yesterday at this car show. It was an amazing car show. I went in, look at that old mailbox. Wow. That's weird to see that at a home like that. Wow. Anyway, my friend Alex shows up at this terrific car show I went last night in Baie d'Urfé. And Baie d'Urfé, which is just before Saint-Anne de Bellevue. And he got a 69 Cadillac Calais coupe that I filmed once. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I'm just going to walk backwards now. I'll be the backwards walker man because everything just looks better. Whoa, wait a minute. I just saw something I never noticed before. Look at this. Check that out. Usually I see that kind of in the, you only really see that in the plateau. Where you have, it looks like a, it basically looks like a street, but it's an alley. Let's go get a closer look at that. Never mind about my friend Alex. Poppycock. Battery's dying. No problem. I have another one. Yeah, man. I like that. Can you dig it? Now, where's the sign? There it is. Yep, that truck has got a reefer. A reefer is that unit on the box above the cab that keeps meats cold, specifically meat and poultry and fish. all that stuff, or else, you know, it'll just rot. Oh yeah, I remember I took a picture one time here. Let's see here. Fullum and... oh my god, they call that an avenue? Are you kidding me? Come on. Whoa. It's a fucking... it's an alleyway. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's beautiful, even though it's small. Just doesn't look big enough to be a street, frankly. You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you went up down to Saratoga. Huh? What a great song. Then you flew your little jet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. Yes, sir. Back in the AM radio days, and stereo was still a big deal. You know? Yes, sir. I think I'm going to stop at the next light there because I'm getting tired of holding the camera. I'm not a robot. I am not a machine. Fullum and La Rivière. The river. La Rivière? The river. Except it doesn't sound like very good to be a street name in English, that's for sure. Yeah. That's a moving company, moving truck company, excuse me. Truck leasing company. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I talk too much. Forget about it. Forget about it. Yep, yeah. Hey, I saw a Jeep Comanche, I think, parked here once. If you don't know what a Jeep Comanche is, research that. Is that a fire truck horn I just heard? Well, I hear a siren. Ooh, look at this church. Ming. Ooh. What's this here? Production, réalisation, indépendance de Montréal. Sounds pretty important, ça. That's a school for sure, eh? Look at that, beautiful, more beautiful balconies. I love that. Eh? Jesus Christ, those were probably built back in the Jacques Cartier days, you know? I started learning about that guy and when I was in primary school. You know, just like that little kid's gonna go into eventually. Yeah, look at that, it's all wood there. Don't worry, just a YouTuber, sir. I don't think that guy understood what I was talking about. I told him I was a YouTuber. What are you gonna do? The guy's like 80 probably, you know? I'm a spy, for Christ's sake. Fucking KGB, for Christ's sake. Stay out of my way. It's because, you know, some people, they can't grasp that still because it's unusual to be walking around with a camera. They think I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to myself, you know? Me, it's completely normal. Matter of fact, that's one reason why I love doing it, because it's so strange still to a lot of people. Or they don't get it. Or they don't agree with it. Regardless. Documenting. Anyway, I'm going to stop here because, yeah, I could keep doing this until fucking cows come home. So, anyway, we're losing light and I don't know which way I'm going anymore. I think